This is inside the soccer field.
Auntie Leah.
Hello.
Great picture.
Anita. Oh, Sarah. She wants Sarah.
Okay, here we have
Nice picture.
Barack
that's
and
my
Nathan
favorite
and Catherine.
It's easy to forget.
And
Should I go
I'm
in?
going to zoom up on these guys now.
I'm going to go in.
You're going.
Nope.
There's a replacement coming through.
And in for Catherine and Matthew Wyman.
Go,
Okay.
David and Maurice. Now this is actually a movie, so while they are actually
So you want me to do something?
do something,
Want
yes,
us to do something?
yes, do something. Dance a little jig.
There you go. And that's it for the jig because somebody's got to set the table.
Okay.
And I think I've been
The
nominated
table's going to be set.
by
This
more.
is Maurice going to the kitchen to set the jig. I mean, to set the table. Now
Oh,
comes
look at
Hillary.
that.
Hillary.
Hi, my darling. How are you?
Where were you?
That's nice.
Oh.
Yeah, just we were out all day.
Where's Hillary? Here comes Hillary.
Yes. Yeah.
So how do you spend the day?
Wonderful.
How do you spend the day today?
Here's David going to do.
I walked around a lot. So we walked for an hour.
Hillary?
That's pretty good exercise.
So you're
Show
not
some
doing-
surprise
Yeah,
now.
yeah. And you?
Wasn't feeling so good.
You feeling?
Great deal.
Drinking as always.
Drinking as always.
Oh,
I had a t-shirt must have lost it.
would you want me to get?
Interesting.
What shall I say?
What shall I say? What shall I do?
Let's
So how
see.
many?
That's just
Hey,
the street scene. Yeah, Catherine doesn't like her.
The drinking group.
Okay.
This is Sarah.
Hillary, thank you for coming tonight. Are you having another alcoholic drink?
Yes.
And how old are you, young lady?
15.
15 years old. And what grade are you going into?
11.
11. And how many grades are there in Canada?
12.
Didn't there used to be 13 grades?
13.
There's 13 in the dumb provinces.
What are the dumb provinces?
Ontario.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, you look like you got some fun today. Did you come in tennis?
I don't know. I think that I was based in the southern hearing.
You know, I think I got it there too.
And
Yeah.
also the back of my neck.
This is Neil.
Okay, so now what are your favorite
Just a note
subjects
we
in
had
school? I'm asking you all the typical old lady questions. Go ahead. Tell me.
Glass of beer.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'm a little woozy.
It's all that alcohol. Does your father approve of underage drinking?
Oh, he promotes it.
Oh, he promotes it because of his
He's the one
cardiovascular.
that, he's the one that got me.
That's in Prague.
No, what is a Caesar? What, is that what I had? Yes,
In
no,
a
no.
Caesar, you have Clamato,
I mean,
vodka, Worcestershire, salt, pepper,
Central European city.
Tabasco.
And where's
Central
mine?
European city.
Here, have this.
Does it really have? And what is on here? Salt?
That's salt.
You can have as much as you want.
I did that. I put the salt
Really?
around the
Good for
edges.
you. Good for you. That's
Presentation.
Catherine.
Catherine behind the camera. I'm sorry. It's just the sun. It's the alcohol. It's
You
the.
haven't had anything to drink today.
No, I
Are there any
have some.
many new buildings?
Let's move over.
Is that one of your friends?
Yeah, that's one of my friends.
Yeah.
Arnold's going to be giving you a thorough interview tonight.
Matthew, tilt the light away. It's going to glare into the camera.
No, it's
You're
okay.
going to have the Auntie Leah documentary.
She looks like she's got a halo.
She
Oh,
does have a halo.
how nice of you.
Second one.
Auntie Leah, so, let's see, what should we ask Auntie Leah? Or should we not? Come on, ask some questions.
Granny Leah.
Granny Leah and Auntie Leah.
Yeah, let's do an interview.
Okay.
So,
We're doing an interview. It's a documentary.
Oh,
Yeah. What year were you born? What year?
well, I was born
Yes.
1906
1906. So where?
in Latvia, Ludza.
Lisbon?
Yeah,
Okay. And then,
Ludzze,
okay,
Ludza.
Are you the oldest?
yeah, name your sibling.
What is the one?
who are your brothers and sisters?
Simon.
He's the oldest.
How old?
Yeah,
is
the
Simon?
oldest.
He was older than you.
I'm next to
You
him.
were next.
Then is Frida,
Frida,
David, and Mendel.
David, and Mendel.
Okay, now as a child, what did you do in your free time?
What did you do for fun when you were a child?
When I was a child, I used to play a lot
Did
with
you
my
ice-
nanny
Yeah.
and some other children.
Did you ice skate?
Did you skate on the ice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was when I was much older.
Ah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And when you
On
were,
the pond, it was frozen.
Did you date a lot?
did you date boys? Did you go out with boys a
Yeah,
lot?
when I was in school.
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you a
Do you remember any?
heartbreaker?
sorry, go ahead.
Were you
when I
a-
was in gymnasia.
In
Not
gymnasia,
in prep school.
Okay. And Hillary wants to know, were you a heart, did you break the boys' hearts?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
She's being modest.
You're being very modest, because
I had lots of boyfriends.
You had lots of boys-
All my pictures are gone.
any special boyfriends?
Yeah.
Who? Do you remember their
Yashka.
names?
Yashka Falkov.
Yashka Falkov? And what was he like?
Oh, he was as tall as the children.
What's his last name?
Blonde,
Blonde, uh-huh.
He
Was
was
he
a-
Jewish?
of course.
A name like Yashka, how could he not be Jewish?
Well,
Granny, what was
Dad, you're missing to everything.
Granny, what was his last name?
Falkov. Falkov.
F-A-L-K-O-V?
K-O-W in English.
Yeah.
But in Russian,
Yeah.
is a V at the end. Falkov.
Okay, okay. And what was he like? What was
He was tall, handsome, blonde.
Was he a nice person? Was he
Yeah,
smart?
very nice.
Was he athletic?
Very nice.
Yeah?
And he came from a very good home
I see. And why was he special to you?
because we liked each other, you know.
So how,
We were at school in the same form.
how
That
old,
was in high school.
what form was it? How old were you at that time?
Well,
14, 15, 16?
I think I was 16.
16.
Oh, wait a moment. No. When I graduated from high school, I must have been 16.
16.
Yeah, because I skipped lots of
Oh, you
classes.
skipped lots of
I was
grades.
very
Because you're
clever.
very clever. Let me just get my dad. Keep going and I'll get my dad. Excuse me?
Oh, he was so handsome,
He's very handsome, tall and blonde,
tall and
blue
blonde.
eyes, or brown eyes?
I don't remember.
Where was this, Ma? In Lutzer?
Lucien.
Yeah?
You know, in that school, in the gymnasia, in high school,
Yashka.
that was my friend, Yashka Falkov. I'm sure that
Falkov.
Falkov, that's the Falkov.
Yeah, yeah.
There must be relations. There must be relations of the Falkovs. Find out, darling. When we went gymnasia, gymnazist. Я была gymnazistka. Он был gymnazist.
Which means?
It means I was a gymnazistka because I went in gymnasia.
Yeah.
And he's a boy, so he was gymnazist.
Yeah.
Okay, question two.
So now you said you skipped a few grades.
I never
You-
skipped anything.
I thought, no, you didn't, you went from, you didn't have to take certain classes because you were so clever. You said
No,
that,
I passed every year.
but did you go from one form to the next?
Yeah, another, yeah.
I mean, but you say that, like my grandfather,
Oh, well,
yeah,
some people do, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, but like Simon,
yeah,
the
native,
native's father,
yeah,
he was so clever
yeah,
that he skipped all the time.
yeah,
But
yeah.
of course, unfortunately, the war broke out and he was called to the army, you know.
Oh, uh-huh.
So he started a university and he did only 1 year university.
Oh, that's a shame. And what was the university called?
It was in Libo,
Liba.
you know.
I thought it was in Gdansk.
Was it in Gdansk or Liba?
No,
The
no,
university?
in Libo, that was in Latvia.
But didn't he do railway engineering in Gdansk?
Yes, well, that's what he started. No, it's Gdansk is not far.
Yeah, was it Libo or Gdansk?
I don't know. He went to Libo University and I was in Lucien.
You had told us on a previous occasion that he went to university at Danzig. Or
Dancing, yes, that's
Yeah.
what I know.
But he couldn't finish because
But couldn't
his
finish
studies were
because he
interrupted.
never, first of all, he never had any money. We didn't get money for South Africa.
Yeah.
So my mother worked, she could hardly make ends meet. If not for my grandfather, then we would have been starving or whatever. But Simon was away. He was going to go to university, the Danzig University.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose there was he must have done a couple of years, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But then he stopped because there was no money.
Yeah.
The London banks wouldn't send any money to South Africa because it was Bolsheviks, you know.
Yeah. So where did Libau come into this?
Libo is
I know where Libau is, but where did that come into the story?
because it's not far from Riga.
Yeah.
And Simon wanted to like Libo, so he liked traveling, you know.
Now,
So you settled in Libo there.
I see.
when did you get married? What year did you get married?
I don't remember.
About, how old were you? How
You
old
were
were you?
18 years old.
I
so
was-
You got married in 19.
I was about 17 years old.
About 17.
17 or 18.
So
I
in
don't remember.
1923, you must have got married. Which doesn't say, yeah, I said something of.
Where, were you living in Libau then? Or where were you living?
No, that was already out. We were back
Yeah,
in
but you're
Lucerne.
17 though.
Okay,
Not 18.
okay. So you left, tell us what happened, you had asked about the revolution, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the revolution, that's a different thing. Then we were still small children, darling,
Oh,
when the revolution broke out.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
All the
next
subjects
question.
you picked for yourself.
What was your favorite food? Somebody asked
Lucerne.
that?
No, this is your.
My darling
Your
girl,
favorite food?
food there in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what my favorite food was? If we had bread, we were lucky. That
What
was
about kasha?
kasha, yeah, we had kasha. Shchida kasha.
Piscanasha.
You know they used to...
Shida kasha piscanasha.
What is that?
You know, the Russian,
It's something
the
about kasha.
Russians used to... Shchi is what you call it, is, oh God, if you cut up meat with onions and all that, you cook.
Stew.
Stew. That's in the Russian, stew is shchi.
Steve?
Shchi. And we used to have it with kasha.
Ah.
Kasha, different cereals.
Yeah. Oh, I see, yeah.
Kasha is cereal.
Yeah.
Cooked cereal.
So you see, the thing is, there's this Russian saying, Shida kasha piscanasha.
Yeah.
That's it.
Which
that's
means?
I have no idea, I can't remember. It's something that I remember from when I was, remember I told you about my Russian teacher
Yes.
in
Yeah,
Montreal?
he told you this.
And he told me this thing, Shida kasha piscanasha. Ivan Balvan. And Ivan is
Ivan Balvan.
And Balvan means crazy.
Balvan is crazy.
Crazy. So it's crazy Ivan. So I remember Ivan Balvan, and I remember the second line, but I can't remember what it means. It goes, Ivan Balvan, paravai stakan ubirai savon.
But the white,
But
I'll
I'm gonna
tell you
clue
what it
what
means.
Okay, and Auntie Leah will tell you what it means.
Ivan Balvan подавай стакан.
Yeah.
It means give me the glass.
Being not looking, I'll just,
Ah, here.
just to change the subject.
Yes.
Спасибо.
Next ask the question.
Now where's
Auntie Leah's drink is what I want to know.
If you want to take part, you've got to be willing to
I
be.
gotta be on
Barack
camera.
has to sit at the table.
It's just that he'll come up with anything in order not to.
Oh, in that case, go sit at the table.
Well, we can always edit him out if we.
Yeah,
I want to edit Baraka.
No, I think you should get,
I came from Michigan just to see you. Only just to see you.
Many years.
And so did Arnold, and he'll be here soon, after Shabbat.
Where is Arnold? He's coming.
He's at the rabbi's.
Oh.
But after
It's not
when-
the Shabbat is not
I don't know if
finished
Shabbat, it's going to be finished soon, and he'll be
yet.
here.
I thought that sunset.
Yeah, you're right. Where is Arnold?
Sunset for 72 minutes and then you.
Oh, he told me it was just sunset yesterday. I heard him say it.
Yeah, sunset.
Ask.
Make me one too.
Sunset is the end of Shabbat, which I know.
Yeah. So that's why we came. We just came to see you.
Makeup.
It's true.
Yeah, Rocky's gonna make
I believe you, my darling, but that was such a...
And your eyebrows look so nice. Did you just do
I put on a pencil, my
They
darling.
look good. They look good.
Okay, anyway,
You want to ask questions?
to continue the interview.
But I need to go sit at the table. Is anyone helping Marie?
Go and help me.
I'm going to go help Marie, and I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll do it quickly. I'm an expert at setting the table.
Come on, Papa.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're bubbling now.
I wish they leave.
Do it.
Don't you wish they leave me around? Come here, Catherine, darling. I like your ring, my sweetheart. Let's have a look.
The interview. I'm Brock. Life like as a child growing up in Russia.
Very good. I had a nanny,
Yeah.
and I had my mother and my father.
What was your nanny's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
No?
What did she look like?
She was, oh, yeah, her name was Pelageya. I forgot.
Pelageya.
Yeah, she was tall and big, yeah.
What?
For a moment I forgot.
Okay. Well, all right.
Tell us about your rabbi, the rabbi from Rovno.
The rabbi from Rovna was my uncle.
Yes.
Herzl, my office, was his name.
Yes.
Is his name. He was a darling, just like you.
Really?
He had such a wonderful character. He was so sweet
Tell me
so-
more, please.
and so friendly,
Uh-huh.
and he was very tall.
Just like me.
So not half.
Well, you're not short, for Christ's sake. He must have been maybe a couple of inches taller than you,
Yes.
but he was very dark.
And tell us what happened to him?
And what happened to him? He got married to a very prominent Jewish girl in Rovna of the south of Russia. In the south, it's called Rovna. It's the gubernia. Gubernia means the state. Is Volyn. There, you'll find it on the map. Volyn.
In Bolivia.
Volyn, yeah, that's right. But that's the gubernia. That's the
area.
yeah, that's right.
We're being delicious.
So it's called Volyn. Gubernia is the what does Canada and what's the name belong to
Which gubernia?
Gubernia? You know what I mean?
In Canada?
Yeah. No, like where we are.
Yeah, it's a province.
Yeah, that's right. And that was Gubernia is a province.
So what is the name of the town that he was in?
Who?
Your uncle, the rabbi. Yeah.
Rovno.
Rovna.
That's where he became a rabbi.
Did he stay with...
One of the richest rabbinites in Russia it was.
He stayed there throughout the war. He was killed during the war. What happened to him?
I don't know. They were all destroyed by the Germans, my darling. The Germans killed all the Jews there.
Yeah.
One by one, all wiped out.
You told us his daughters got to Israel.
Who told you?
You told me last time I was here. 2 daughters. Were able
Oh yes, I don't know why the correspondence stopped. Who got the letters from them? You, David.
No, your mother did, man.
My mother did.
Oh, anyway. Your mother...
I don't know why we didn't follow it up. But Simon should have followed it up.
No, it was followed up. It was followed up. The daughters somehow survived.
Yes, I know a couple of
If you
them.
want me, I can take up the tale if you want to film me here, Captain.
And the story of Herzl in Rovno, as I had heard it in years gone by, is that apparently he could have gotten out of there,
Yeah, but he
but
wouldn't.
he decided to stay with his flock.
Yeah.
That's what we were told.
Well, they were
And the daughters were hidden by some people.
Christian people, yeah.
And the daughters were eventually, they survived the war,
Yeah.
and they got
That's right.
somehow to Israel.
That's right.
And they got in touch with your mother, with your mother, Henya, and she apparently, to cut a long story short, I think when she passed away, she left whatever possessions she had to them, and gave it to them. Now, I also heard from Aubrey Levine that that Mendel had made contact with them in Israel.
When?
Well, I don't know, after the war, so whenever he visited Israel, and from then on the story, that's where the story ends.
Ends.
But apparently they made some sort of a life for themselves in Israel.
Very good. Next
Yes,
one.
they got married there.
Catherine, you know, may have not appeared on this at all, so if you could kind of to guilty, they
And
can
Granny,
Why don't you put the pillow down?
Ask Granny a
I have
question.
a question first. Granny, was it your father or your grandpa, not to get your dad, that took you guys to South Africa?
That was during the war. We couldn't get any money from my father because my father lived in South Africa, and the money would when the check used to come to the English bank, the English bank did not send the money off to South Africa because it was under communist regime, the communists would have taken it away from us.
How old,
So the money accumulated there in London in the bank.
how old are you when you moved to
Well,
South Africa?
when my father left, I must have been about 11 or something.
That's when you moved to South Africa?
Yeah.
He
You were old.
went ahead.
Yeah, he was there before you.
Eh?
You said that he was there before you.
Then, after the war, my father decided to come to South Africa because I was just enrolling to go to university,
So you were like 18 or 19.
and Simon would come back and go to university.
So you were 19 when
Lucy. So my father had a friend. You remember Mr. Clay?
Yeah, I remember him.
And he told him that he's fixing up his passport. So Mr. Clay said to him, what do you want to fix your passport for? Where are you going? So he said to him, I'm going to Russia. So he explained to him that we are both enrolling in university. Of course, Simcha enrolled before me, but there was a change in the university, I don't know what. So we had to enroll to another university. So anyway, so Mr. Plain said to my father, are you mad, Levine? You'll go to South Africa and the communists will take away all your money.
You mean you'll go to Russia?
Yeah, my father was going to Russia because we were both at school in Russia. And he didn't want to sort of disturb our studies.
Right.
So he said to my father, you remember Mr. Plain, I'm sure you do. He said to my father, you're mad, Levine. Don't go to Russia, you'll lose all your money. To Lutz and whatever. So my father changed venues. He cabled my mother and said that he's going to send money for us to come to South Africa. But when the money arrived in London, in the London Bank,
They wouldn't take you.
and there was a very unruly regime, you know, the communists.
Right.
So the plane said to my father, so the bank would not send the money to Lucerne, where we lived, because the money would have been confiscated.
So how did you get to South Africa then?
To South Africa, Lucerne.
How did you get to South Africa? There was no money, so how did you get there?
Who?
You.
We lived in South Africa.
No, you were in Russia.
When you were in Lucerne,
How did we get the money? I suppose, I don't know, I suppose my grandfather maybe gave us the money, or I don't know.
how was
Or to come to South Africa.
Yeah.
My father sent for us.
But you said the money was stocked in the bank.
That was long before, David.
Okay.
That was long before. But when my father sent for us, there was a good regime in Lucerne. The regime has changed. The communists were beaten, you know. They disappeared.
They disappeared.
No, not altogether, but they, whatever, I
You got the story all screwed up.
I've got it screwed up.
The communists were survived.
But how did they get the money then to go to South
I
Africa?
don't know, that's a good question.
Maybe the legal system, they didn't confiscate it. I mean, there's a legal system there.
Maybe they sent us papers from London. Papers, you know.
Obviously, you must have got through to you.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember this.
No, that's not the
I must have been 15 when,
Look, the important thing is that your father decided to stay in South Africa.
Yeah.
And he sent for you.
Because Mr. Clay-
Everybody came to South Africa.
yeah, Mr.
except my
Clay
father.
told him, he said to him, you'll go to South
Now, what
Africa.
about Simcha? When did he come to South Africa? Did he come with
Simcha
Greek?
came later in South Africa because he was in Danzig.
Anyway, so once you got to South Africa, what was life like when you first got
Very nice, very nice.
a nice
Wonderful life. South Africa is wonderful.
So you were in,
Lady?
Well, I'm talking of 1920. What was it like then?
yeah.
We're talking.
Better. Of course it was, the communists were already sort of,
No, in South Africa.
well, I don't know, as far as I was concerned, everything was all right. The only thing is during the war, we were starving.
No, I'm talking about when you got to South Africa. What was it like?
When we
you
got to
were
South
out,
Africa.
Yeah, what was it?
Wait a moment, from Russia?
Yeah, when you
Oh.
first got to South Africa.
Oh, well,
What was it like?
South Africa was a lovely country, but you had to work hard. My
Yeah.
father worked very hard.
What was he doing?
He had a shop.
On the mine?
No, not on the mine. He had a general shop, mostly selling corn, like a wholesale, you know, selling corn and wheat and all that.
Where was that?
In Lucien,
No, we're talking of South Africa.
What?
in South Africa.
Yeah.
My father had a shop. He had a native shop
Where was it?
in Krugersdorp. Yeah. I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, on the West Strand.
Yes. And how many years did he have that shop?
I suppose all the time he was in South Africa. You see, he went to South Africa because he had a shop.
Now, I'm talking about once you got there, you never went back again.
When he had the shop until he sold it, I think, or whatever. He got goodwill and he sold it.
And then what did he do
When
after?
he retired.
Oh, you retired.
Now, what did your husband do in South Africa?
My husband was in business.
Okay,
He
what
was in
business?
business with his brother. It was on a native compound, a very big place, where the natives, the mine boys were the house.
Concession.
Concession.
Concession, that's right. How did you know, David?
How did you know that?
Yes,
You can go back in time.
that's where mine also had a shop somewhere nearby, a concession store.
Very interesting. Hillary, do you have something to add?
I was, we were so sheltered. We didn't know anything about my father's business or anything.
Now, I
So
remember.
tell us your personal story from the time that when you were in school and when you left school.
Well, when I was in school, I went to school, of course. My grandfather helped us during the war.
I'm talking in South Africa.
I'm talking to you to South Africa.
Yeah, go on. So tell us
And
about.
that's in Russia I'm talking about.
Yeah, tell us about school in South Africa.
School in South Africa.
Yeah, what was it like?
When I came from Russia, I enrolled in primary school. I must have been about 13 or something, I don't remember. Or maybe older, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Primary school, and I matriculated, and I was going to go to university. And Simon,
To do what?
I don't remember what to do. I don't remember. I think teaching, I don't remember. I don't
I
remember what
thought
my...
you said that you were going to, that you were planning to go to normal school, to be a teacher.
Normal college.
Yeah.
But that's not university, is it?
Well, so what happened about that?
Well, I don't know.
Why didn't
We
you go?
intended, I'll tell you what, we intended to move to Riga.
Ma, listen. I'm talking about when you were in school in South Africa.
No,
In South Africa, you went to school, right?
well, of course I went to school.
What did
Well,
you-
tell us
what
about
did you
that.
I matriculated in South Africa.
Yeah,
And then I was going to enroll for normal college.
yeah.
But my father decided not to come back to Russia, but he wanted us to come to...
You're in South Africa already.
Yeah, you're, okay, Granny, hold on.
he said, I got married.
Well, why didn't you went to- look,
I met Myman, yeah,
No, but you went to normal, you were going to go to normal college.
yeah.
And you were telling me that your father would not allow you to do that.
Why? He wouldn't
That's
allow
what
me.
you told me. He wouldn't allow it. He didn't want you to go. He said, I don't want a daughter of mine to work.
But that's a normal college. But that's got nothing to do with us.
Well, to do with what? I'm just asking you to tell us the story of you wanting to be a teacher and not being allowed to be a teacher because your father would not hear of it.
In order to go to normal college, that's to get my education.
No, to become a teacher.
To become a
You
teacher.
told me, look, you told me that your teacher at high school or at school said that, Leah, you have the makings of a good teacher,
That's true.
and you should go to normal college.
That's it.
And you went to your father and you said,
How could I go to my father?
I want to become a teacher and go to normal college, and what you told me, you said, I will not allow this.
My daughters to work, yeah.
No daughter of mine will ever work.
Yeah, that's
Is that
that's
true?
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got married.
Then I met
What was the wedding like?
But my father didn't want us to work.
Yeah. Well, that's
Because
the story you've always told me, and I wanted
he
you to
had
get
a
it on.
phobia against girls working in case we get, screwed up,
Okay, anyways, Randy, what was your wedding like?
Very nice.
Very nice?
No, because, he didn't like men around us, you know what I mean? My father was a very funny man. He guarded us. We were like slaves,
What was his name?
He didn't want us to...
No, what was his name?
Abraham.
All right.
His name was Abram Chaim.
And were you close with him?
Of course. Yes, as close as you could get in those days. Nowadays you're close to your father. But in those days, the children were kept aloof, The father was the king. And my father was very strict,
So mine, he has a whip.
What does she say?
She's just joking around.
I said my dad's strict, he has a whip.
Well, you see, nowadays the girls are very clever, They know exactly, the mother talks to them and tells them the facts of life and all that. In those days, what did I know about facts of life? I didn't know anything. Really, I was very innocent. Because we led a very sheltered life. It was very sheltered. And my father guarded my sister and I, just like, we were just like slaves, We had to do whatever, every little thing we had to ask him.
Ask permission? Ask for his permission?
Permission, yeah.
Granny, your husband, what was he like?
Very nice man.
Does my dad have any of his characteristics?
Yes, well, your dad is a lot like him.
How?
In what way?
In character, he was a very clever man, my husband. But he didn't have a good education, because in Russia, his father was a poor man, so he started work when he was 14.
How tall was he?
Well, I think I saw his baby.
Does he look like my dad?
There's a picture there.
Yeah. There's a picture right there.
He was very handsome, your grandfather. Oh, how you like David. Used to call him Judy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's in the living
He used to,
room.
remember, he used to take you to Robert Katz. You remember Robert Katz? You used to take him to play Sunday morning claviers.
What is all that? What is probably?
I remember him playing caveats, but I don't remember.
What's Claudia?
Claviers is a game.
It's a card game, very popular card game.
And so my grandpa took my dad to play?
You know what?
Your husband took my dad to play?
Well, because he was his son.
Yeah.
Well, he used to slip me around with him on Sunday morning.
Oh,
wherever
well,
we
you
went.
loved the child. Oh,
We used to go to the...
Judy, you called him. You loved him.
And was he like that with Sylvia too?
Sylvia was very, very cheeky child. I mean, you loved her naturally, but she,
Very cheeky child.
she was. You know what she did one day?
What?
I was sick in bed.
How old was she?
And she used to get her little friends to come and play with her to the house. Mind you, I had a nurse for the children, like an 80 had a nurse until he was God, I still love you.
21.
Yeah.
Until I was 19. Yeah.
What was her name?
Irene.
Irene, yeah. God, she loved you, eh? But she coddled you, you know?
And then he was to love me.
She coddled you.
Then I don't remember.
She
cuddled
you didn't know what.
birthday.
Look, because your father was mad about you.
No, tell us about what Sylvia
Yeah, so
did.
how old was Sylvia when you were sick in bed and her friends used to come over and
There's
play?
lots going on and off there.
What must I tell that story?
You were telling a story,
I
Brandon.
understand it.
You said one day you were sick in bed and how old was she?
She must have been about
It's still
6
blinking.
or 7 or whatever.
Oh, I don't
So one day,
And then when I press it
a
again,
lady phoned,
it pops.
and I answered the phone, and a lady was on the line, and she said to me, Mrs. Mining, I've got a whole lot of ornaments in my house here. She says, my little daughter, who plays with your little daughter, had brought all those things. So they used to give away my ornaments and all that.
Like little things like this.
Yeah,
Well,
ornaments.
some of them have this view, but, you look at some of the Protestant religions, like Calvinism, where, so there is no sort of predestination in Judaism at all.
Absolutely not, no.
You see,
When I say absolutely not, there are certain things that God wants to happen, and there are certain others. There's nothing in terms of person being righteous or not righteous. That's yet
I mean,
decided
there's
on.
nothing
It's
like...
very pro free will.
Yeah, I mean, in Calvin, I think it's going to heaven or you're going to go to hell. And it really doesn't matter much what you do during your life because you're already predestined.
Well, if you listen to the Calvinist, he should go out and enjoy himself, because obviously
Well,
that's not any different.
well, I mean, that's, but often not, they don't. I know, and I absolutely
No,
agree
surely
with
that's
you.
not, I mean, these Presbyterians, not that it's predestined in the sense that whatever you do doesn't matter. It's that whatever you do is predestined, but it still depends on you what you do.
No, I believe they honestly it's like a matter of who reaches out to who, and Calvinism, God reaches down to people instead of people reaching up to God. So God's already chosen at birth who's going to hell and who's going to heaven. And then
So then why go through the whole program?
because you don't know where you are.
Well, no, but why should God go through the whole program? That's a very strange thing.
I don't know. But you see, it is so, it is so tough for these people to live a normal life. Because they've got this terrible weight on their shoulders. Are they going to make it or are they not?
Why don't they just do the right thing all the time? What's they to lose by doing that? Because if they make a mistake, they think they're not capable of doing it.
But you see, on the other hand,
That they can't do any better.
you see, but on the other hand, then I'm not being the devil's advocate, I would say, well, why don't you do anything wrong your whole life? Because it really makes
Well, that
sense.
goes back to what Dad said. It's not that you're predestined to be what you are. But you get if you live a clean life, then you get to go to heaven. And if you don't, you don't. So then when you go and do whatever you want, then you automatically making yourself going to hell. They really must be denying the whole idea underneath, because that
I know, but I mean,
doesn't really make
it
any sense.
doesn't.
We're in a lot of these democracies.
What's that?
Woody Allen does a good job of really writing
Yeah.
these kinds of
Smile into the camera, Glory.
about a certain point. But what they want to know something else, they're under, which ties into stuff somehow. Because they want to know if their daughter's soul is being destroyed somehow. That was the way it was phrased to me. Right? So it made as little sense to the all.
I love hearing your voice.
Okay, thank you.
You talk so, you're so precise. You don't want to make a mistake.
Can I show you the answer?
Sure. Okay.
All right, okay.
David, I'll have it.
So we have
The vote is fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say, for example, number 1 is the heavy or light one. Okay. So you weigh them. This one, you go back 2, 3. Then you go 7, 8, 9. Then you go 4, 5, 6. 7. Okay, and then you know that this group of 3 is what's constant, right?
Right.
Which makes it heavy.
Okay.
So you know it's in the
In a very thin book, I once had it. In the appendix to this book, they have this riddle, and it says there that this was the entrance exam to the great Baghdad yeshiva.
Saturday morning TV for kids, it'd just be loaded with ads for kids. still is. Yeah, I like that anymore. I mean, you do that, we don't anymore. And then as a parent, you would try to, it was really just all stuff that was not really true.
Well, today is August the 29th. It's a Sunday morning at about 10 to 11. And we're sitting here with my father and with Auntie Leah. And David Lyman is behind the camera. And I just wanted to start with one little anecdote, which I think is apropos. I told this to Auntie Leah on Friday when Anita and I were visiting. Anita is just somewhere else right now.
Go ahead.
The father of the Horniscycle dynasty, Rabbi Tversky, was visiting in the 1950s in Milwaukee. And he came to a town where he had some of his Hasidim. He had just come from Europe. And there was a man there who was 86 years old. And he came over to Rabbi Tversky. And he said to him, Rabbi, please, my father is in the old age home. He's 112. And could I ask you to come and visit him there? So Rabbi Tversky said, of course I would come and visit. It would be an honor. So they went and we visited him there, with the Rebbe, maybe some of the other people. And it turned out that this 112-year-old person had known an ancestor of this Rabbi Tversky in 1840 when he was a young boy. And at the end of the conversation, the 112-year-old man turns to Rabbi Tversky and he says, so what do you think of my Wojciech? Referring to the 86-year-old man. So the reason I mention that here is that although Dad is already a grandfather to several, to many, all right, but with Auntie Leah still here, so he's still, if I can say so, he's still a Wojciech. He's eternally young.
Of course, look at him.
Right.
He has changed, you know.
And that's Dad over there. Yeah.
Okay, look at the camera, maybe.
Do you see a change in him? No change at all. He doesn't age, you know.
Right. Where were you born?
I was born in Russia, in a place called Lusin.
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 And what big city was that close to?
It's near Vitebsk.
Vitebsk.
You have a Vitebsk.
Right, Vitebsk I've heard of.
Vitebskaya gubernia.
Right.
The gubernia means the state.
Right.
It's like Transvaal or whatever.
Right.
So that's the state of
and at that time it was in what country?
in Russia.
It was in Russia at that
Yeah,
time?
oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now it's Latvia. But
And Auntie, your full name is the Hebrew name is Leah, just Leah?
yeah,
Just
one
Leah.
name.
One name.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And,
Leah Levin.
right. And you have how many brothers and sisters?
I have 3 brothers. There's Simon, Simcha, David, and Mendel.
Okay, and sisters?
1 sister.
And
We have 5 children.
And her name was is?
Frida.
Frida. Okay. And were they all born in
Russia.
all born there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is more of the stats, so to speak. Your parents' names
Yeah.
were
Well, my father's name was Abraham Levin.
right. And the Hebrew name was
Hebrew name.
Avraham Chaim.
Avraham Chaim, is that right?
Abraham, I suppose, yeah.
Okay.
And my mother was Hannah Mayofis. Did you hear of the Mayofises? Because they are full of rabbis there.
Right.
And full of cantors who are well known, who did their education in the Conservatory of Music in Vienna.
Okay, so let's hear about the cantors to begin with.
The cantors, one was in Dvinsk, and the other one was, I think, in Riga. In Libau.
In Libau.
Yeah. I met one in Libau. Oh, when we were on our way to South Africa, we stopped in Libau to see my uncle, my mother's uncle. He was such a gentle, wonderful person, and so handsome, so well spoken. You know, we spoke in Russian, naturally. He had a beautiful home in Libau, on the beach practically, and I believe he was quite a well-off man. And
where was he a cousin?
Pardon?
Where was he a cousin?
He was my mother's something, maybe a cousin. Oh, no, an uncle.
No, but where did he work as a cousin? Where did he serve as a
As a cantor.
The cantor.
In Libo.
In which show? Do you remember?
In the core show.
In the what? The cow?
Core show it was.
Core show. Choral show.
Yeah.
Wow. And there was another cantor also, you said, right?
In Dvinsk.
In Dvinsk.
Yeah.
Really?
That was his brother.
That was his brother. And what was their name?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But they had numerous brothers. I think about 5 brothers. And some were engineers and some were cantors.
Was Herzl Mayafis one of the brothers?
My office?
Herzl Mayafis.
Who?
Herzl.
Herzl was the rabbi of Rovno.
Brother, was he one of those brothers?
No.
No.
Those were cousins.
They were cousins.
Yeah.
Okay. What can you tell us about Herzl Mayafis?
Well, Herzl he had a most wonderful soul, you know. You remind me a lot of him, you know. So gentle and such a handsome man. He had a red beard.
And a red beard?
Yeah. I don't know where they come from, because my grandfather was dark, you know.
Now, this Herzl Mayafis, he also grew up in Latvia, right? He was born in Latvia.
No, he grew up in near Vilna, Padbrod.
Padbrod.
I don't know the names of places, but that was a small place. My grandfather had a cannery.
Okay.
And that's where the children were brought up. And of course, afterwards he went to yeshiva and get shmichas of Rabbonos.
Do you know which yeshiva he went to?
No.
Do you remember? Now, he later married a girl.
A girl from Rovno.
From Rovno?
Yeah.
It was a Hasidic family.
Yeah. Or, you know, if I should explain to you the Hasidic, that home was a millionaire's home. You see the Hasidim adore their rabbi. And in Rovno, which is mostly a Russian population, they adore the old man, the rabbi. They used to come to him to solve cases. They never went to the government. They went to the rabbi. He was such a clever, wise, you know, something from the other world. Very rich.
Did you know him as a young girl? Did you remember him when he was younger?
Who?
The rabbi.
Herzl Mayafis.
No,
Herzl.
Herzl, my uncle.
Yes.
Of course, I remember him. He used to come to visit us. My mother was the oldest.
Oh, your mother was the oldest.
Yeah. He was left a few months old when his mother died.
Right.
That's my mother's mother.
Right.
And they had a what is called a stepmother. My office remarried.
Now, Auntie Leah, Herzl Mayafis grew up near Vilna, you're saying?
Who?
Herzl Mayafis.
Yeah,
and then he went to Rovno to get married.
Oh, that was a long time after
Right.
he got shmichas.
Right. So why did he go? It's very far away. Rovno is very far away.
It was a shidduch, my dear.
So who was the shadchan? Who made the shidduch?
But didn't you know that there were real shadchanim, that was their business?
Right.
And they put the two together.
But he was a Litvak, and this is a Hasidic family.
Yeah. Oh.
So who made the shidduch?
What is called
A shadchan.
shadchan.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, these are different. These are different worlds of jury.
First of all, he was a wonderful man, a charming man, and secondly, he excelled himself, of course, in the Rabbonos. And the name my office was quite prominent, you know.
So he was attached.
I catch not financially,
Right.
but
Right, and person and character.
yeah. Wonderful, such a one. I loved Uncle Herzl.
So do you know, was it a shadchan more from the girl side, or shadchan more
I
from the
don't
boy?
know, how should I know?
Well, actually, it's usually from the girl side, isn't it?
I know my mother took me to the wedding. I must have been 8 years old.
So what was the wedding like? What did you remember from the wedding?
It was, what should I say, like, you know the Christmas time when they make they have the, what's the word for it?
The decorations?
Not the decorations.
Lights?
The actual celebration was like a Christmas
Like a parade?
Like a parade. I've never seen anything like it. There were Rabbonim from all over Russia. My uncle's father, who was also a father-in-law, who was also a rabbi, very, very beloved and all that. Actually, he stepped into his shoes. Was very loved by the Christians. He was beloved by them because they used to come to solve cases to do.
Right, that was that is. You remember his name, right? Okay.
I was a little girl.
Right. So did you remember there was a lot of dancing at the wedding?
Oh, the celebrations went on for weeks. You've never seen anything like a feast. I mean, being a child, I used to just wonder where it comes from.
Do you remember dancing at that wedding as a little girl?
Of course.
Yeah?
They danced at the,
Did you dance with the bride?
No.
You didn't dance with the bride?
Me?
Yes.
I was a little girl.
Right. Wow. That must have been something. So, just going, one more question about that. The kids, Hirschel Mayapis' kids, so were they raised more Hasidish or more Lithuanian?
Wait a minute, did I meet these kids? No, I never met them.
Yeah, not that.
We went to the wedding, my mother took me to the wedding, which took place in Rovna. It was, as I told you,
very far.
Oh, it's like a celebration for the world, you know.
How long did it take you to travel there?
Well, I think a couple of days.
Couple of days.
Yeah. But
How did you get there? By train?
I must have been about 6 or 7 years old.
Right. Did you get there by train or by horse and wagon?
No, by train.
By train. And that's just 2 days. Wow. Okay, going back. So we said your parents were Avram Chaim, is that correct? Avram Chaim, and Levine and Hannah.
And Hannah is my mother. Hannah was my office.
Okay, now here's Avram Chaim's father.
Yeah.
What was his name?
His name was Nathan Noti. He is named after his grandfather.
And what was his full name? Was it
Nathan Levine.
Right, was it Natadalvo, was that right?
Yeah, Natadalvo, yeah.
And do you remember his wife's name?
Well, he has a few wives, you know.
Right, the ones that...
He was an unlucky man.
Not at the same time, I
He
hope.
lost 2 wives and he was married to the third one, when I remember.
But all the children were from the first wife, is that right?
Yeah.
And what was her name?
Shifra.
Shifra.
Yeah.
Shifra was the last one or the first one?
The first one.
First one, Shifra.
Shifra, Sylvia, my daughter Sylvia,
right,
is named after her.
Named after Shifra.
Yeah. Because my brother, Simcha, adored his grandfather.
Which is Natadalvo.
Natadalvo.
What did they call him? What was the way they addressed him? Nossa, Nati, Nati.
Not available.
Not available.
Yeah, well, that's why his name is not available. He adored his grandfather.
Really?
And his grandfather adored him. He spent most of his time with his grandfather.
Really? That's Simcha did it.
Simcha, yeah.
And what was Natadalvo like? What kind of a person was he like?
Natadalvo was his roots were in Moscow.
In Moscow?
Yeah.
Is that where the family came from?
The family came from Moscow. But there was a time when a Jew could not function unless they sort of relinquished Judaism.
Right, right.
So the part of the family who were very rich had to become Christian.
Right.
But my grandfather rebelled against it.
Really?
So he, I don't know, I suppose he drew a card loose and so he went to this.
Wow.
And that's where my grandfather functioned. He had a business.
What kind of business did he have?
Well, you know, general store.
General store.
Yeah.
And what kind of person was he? I mean, besides the fact
He was a very strict man.
Yeah.
He only loved Simcha.
That was it?
That's it. The others
Not
were
Mendel, not David, not you, not Frida.
No.
Simcha.
We used to come there every Saturday for lunch.
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Did he make a challenge?
Oh, yeah. Who?
By his house, by Natadalvo and his wife.
What did he?
Did they make a challenge? You know, the challenge is like that, the beef and beans stew.
Tones, yeah. Tones, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Was she a good cook? Was it a good challenge?
Well, very good. Of course, they were good cooks. What else? What else did they excel in?
Right.
Only cooking.
Right. Okay. And so he used to go there, but he loved Simcha.
Oh.
He Because Simcha was so intelligent, was so bright.
Very intelligent. That's a replica.
Uh-huh.
Very intelligent. You know what he used to do when he was quite a young boy?
Yeah.
My mother used to go to the butchery and buy meat. That's all he needs to have giving you. And those days there was no brown paper or anything. So they used to wrap meat in newspaper. So when my mother used to come from the market and bring the meat to make kosher, he used to snatch the papers, go into the kitchen and wipe off the blood and get into his room and read the paper. He was a victim for knowledge, you know.
Right,
That man absorbed, I don't know. He used to go to the library. Your mother used to go,
much later.
They used to buy, but he never changed. He used to bring a pile of books from the library, not one or two, like an ordinary person would.
Right.
Only Russian books he used to read.
And he goes through.
And of course he was good in Hebrew.
Right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, okay, so we say Nata Velvel and Shifra, that it was. Do you remember the names of the wives when you were a little girl? The third wife?
No.
Okay. So, let's go
All I remember is that she came from somewhere from Liverpool, near the Baltic Sea. And she was married before. So when she married my grandfather, she came to Luton, to live there. And my grandfather had a big wardrobe there. And my sister and I, one day were looking through the wardrobe, and we saw the most beautiful clothes. She had beautiful clothes. And she had a coat there, it was lined with silk. So you know what we did? We took the scissors and we cut out some of the lining to make clothes for our dolls.
Oh, right. She probably was not too happy with it.
Oh, she was very unhappy.
But the dogs were happy.
I don't know, I didn't talk to them.
Okay.
How did Avram Chaim and Hannah get together? Was that in a sit-up too?
What did you say?
He said, when Avram, your father and mother, Avram Chaim and Hannah, that was a shidduch?
Yeah.
And who was the child from there?
Well, there were professional couples in those days.
Right.
I mean, she was my daughter's daughter.
Right.
My daughter's mother, they were a wonderful family, my God. Part of it was Rabbonim, and part of them were singers. But not ordinary chazonim.
What do you mean not ordinary chazonim?
They were all educated in the best, what do you call
Conservatory?
Conservatory in Vienna.
Vienna?
Yeah.
Wow.
One was in Dresden. He was a very well-known cousin. And the other one was in Winnipeg.
Did any of them become opera singers or anything like that?
Did any of them become opera singers?
No, not opera. Well, I used to become an opera singer.
Right. So what was, okay, before we leave Nata Velvel and Shifra, just an a question. Do you know anything, did you ever hear about any of their grandfathers or great-grandfathers, any of their ancestors? Was there anyone in the family that you remember?
All I know is my father was born somewhere in Moscow or around Moscow, and he came from a very aristocratic family, which I know. But as you know, a Jew could not function in those parts, so my father had to take up the Christian, went to become a Christian. Part of his family did.
Right.
But he rebelled, and I suppose he picked that number and went to Luton.
Okay, so you don't know how far back the Levine name goes, when they thought it was the Levine name? I mean, it comes from Levi, of course, but...
Well, my father always used to talk about the Moskviches, from the Moscow relations and all that, but they lost touch altogether because they became Christians.
Right.
Otherwise they had to,
Right.
they were a big businessman, very rich.
Okay, so let's go now to Avram Chaim, your father.
Yeah.
When was he born?
I think,
How old was he when he passed away?
father must have been 69, I think.
69.
Yeah.
And what year was that when he passed away?